John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Got his man. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Curtis. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Horned Frogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Gonna run it. It's Payne. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports when you get paid a lot.
Always got some space. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
The Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. He gets the 1st one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. So Houston's offense will try to get something started with their 1st possession. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Pressure coming. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Picked off. What a play by this defense. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Try to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. The Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Barnes. Breaks the tackle. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the 1st down.
They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the first. All of a sudden, looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Wants to throw. It's Hoover. Catch in the middle. It's McAllister. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Grabbed behind the line. It's James. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, 1st down here. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They've got the screen set up. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. All right, guys, let's talk Houston. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, feel that and the momentum.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Turning it on! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been methodically down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And up just a few on that completion. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
He'll keep it on the sneak. The Cougars trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Big fella moving. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the up, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
And it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
And the Horned Frogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Payne. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Barnes. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's McAllister. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, running back gets to give. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. LSU is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. They're trailing by 10 to Western Kentucky.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Got his man to the left.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Looking left. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
The give to the back. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Using the quick game. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fakes the grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. With a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The sure hands, it's McAllister. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
The Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think...
There he goes! And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Wegman. They'll run the screen. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Off play action on first down. Unleashes one. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. Here's the pressure. QB got it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And they sniff that draw out. With a draw, you really have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field, but the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for room. It's Sanford. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? So now on comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. lead, now 7 here in the third quarter.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Jukes his way for more. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Hoover. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Open spaces. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field. And oftentimes, he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 45 on his way. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive.
Looking for a huge play. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump up.
Touchdown, Houston! They take the lead with the 6.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll go to work, trailing 17. Breaks into the open. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
On first down, second down coming. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on fourth down. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think, put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This should be the last play of the quarter. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Punt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them.
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Off the play fake. He makes a grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Dances away to buy time.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game. Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work? for me in this game. What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
To throw, it's Wegman. Fires one high and deep. This will return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He uncorks one deep. Got it inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, TCU!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Houston offense once again. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. With the catch, it's Need. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Houston will be forced to punt. Looks it in at the 40. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Makes the catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Payne. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
on 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that was a big play. They say games come down to just a handful of plays, and with a chance to tie the game here in the 4th quarter, they missed the opportunity, clanking that one off the post.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed him. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Wegman. Quickly to the tight end. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Gonna run it. It's Barnes. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a 1st down. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now is not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
To the air, it's Hoover. Got his man quickly. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Under fire. Short gain on the play before he slides. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of wins and losses this year, but it's also about who's out there. There's some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
From the gun on third down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. The attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.